Hello, and some breaking news. It was last night, the breaking news. This is Rishi and Savage Jabber. They've both resigned from the Tory government. So Boris is alone. And of course, this has been widely reported around the MSM, BBC, blah blah blah, because you have to ask yourself, what's going on? Why now? You know, these people, I call them people, they are well aware of what's going on in the world. They know full well the plan, the WEF and the WHO, and we all know that they're in on it. We all know also that they've made millions of pounds out of this. But here in Yahoo, for a change, I've decided to have a look at that, is Yahoo News. So, resignation letter in full as he quits. This is obviously wishy-washy, and a picture there, Savage Jabber behind him. Both of them have gone. They are no more. They have left the building. Let's have a listen to his words.
Dear Prime Minister, it is with deep sadness that I am writing to you to resign from the government. It has been an enormous privilege to serve our country as Chancellor of the Exchequer, and I will always be proud of how during the pandemic we protected people's jobs and businesses through actions such as furlough. To leave ministerial office is a serious matter at any time. For me to step down as Chancellor while the world is suffering the economic consequences of the pandemic, the war in Ukraine and other serious challenges is a decision that I have not taken lightly. However, the public rightly expects the government to be conducted properly, competently and seriously. I recognize this may be my last ministerial job, but I believe these standards are worth fighting for, and that is why I am resigning. I have been loyal to you. I backed you to become the leader of our party and encouraged others to do so. I have served as your Chancellor with gratitude that you entrusted me with stewardship of the nation's economy and finances. Above all, I have respected the powerful mandate given to you by the British people in 2019 and how under your leadership we broke the Brexit deadlock. That is why I have always tried to compromise in order to deliver the things you want to achieve. On those occasions where I disagreed with you privately, I have supported you publicly. That is the nature of the collective government upon which our system relies, and it is particularly important that the Prime Minister and Chancellor remain united in hard times such as those we are experiencing today. Our country is facing immense challenges. We both want a low-tax, high-growth economy, and world-class public services, but this can only be responsibly delivered if we are prepared to work hard, make sacrifices and take difficult decisions. I firmly believe the public are ready to hear that truth. Our people know that if something is too good to be true, then it's not true. They need to know that whilst there is a path to a better future, it is not an easy one. In preparation for our proposed joint speech on the economy next week, it has become clear to me that our approaches are fundamentally too different. I am sad to be leaving government, but I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that we cannot continue like this. Kind regards, Rishi Sunak.
So there you go, that was Rishi-washy. What's going to happen with Boris? Lots of people are speculating that he will have to go somehow, but the danger is you don't know who is going to replace anybody. It could be worse. You could end up with fucking scammer. But the idea of this is all scams. It's all a play. It's all charade. This is all to bamboozle you, and it's crazy stuff. And if you believe any of it, because as you can see here, it's Zahawi. It's he was the Jabber, wasn't he? He was the Jabber minister before Savage Jabber got it, and now he is going to be the Chancellor. He's been replaced, so he's going to replace Wishy-washy, and obviously he's moving from education, who is being replaced by Michelle Donnellan, and obviously the other replacement there is Savage Jabber has been replaced by the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, Steve Barclay. There's been lots of things going on, including Partygate and the fact that Boris is a liar, and it has been proven that he is a liar, and he's not been held up for his lies and is breaking the law, but he is still there, just about. Obviously, cabinet ministers including Dominic Raab, Liz Truss, Michael Gove, Theresa Cup of Coffee, and Ben Wallace indicated that they would be staying in their well-paid jobs. However, Bim Afalami quit. Theo Clark and Andrew Morrison resigned as trade envoys. Or Andrew Morrison's a waste of space anyway. Personally, if he does go and they kick him out with a vote of no confidence, there should be an election immediately. They should not be allowed to just replace him with somebody else. You know, it's all right having these votes of confidence, but we want to get rid of the whole lot. Who we would put in there, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of independents who would probably do a better job than any of the mainstream parties. The problem is that the system is biased against voting for them. We always end up having to vote for these big parties and proportional representation. So that's the news, and of course 2 people have gone and we're waiting for the 3rd. But hey, you know, you can live in hope. Have a good day.